Okay, I think you're on.
Hi, it's Terri here. And since I've been doing a lot of our live sales, comment solds from my home, I know a lot of people have commented that they'd like to see. So I volunteered to do a tour. And so this is my home. So welcome. My husband and I built this house. It'd be 30, how old are you?
I am 35, I think.
Okay, so 34 years ago. And by built, I mean we pounded every nail, we put every siding piece up. We were our own contractors, so we did a lot of the work ourselves. Now the whole house has been totally redone in 34 years. So I'll show you. And this is where we live. We own a lot of acreage, so we're going to walk this way. And both of us living out here had a long drive. My husband and I, we both worked in Bay City, but we live way the other side of Midland, but it was worth it because this is where we live. That's Carroll Creek down there. And so one thing that helped when we built this house is we had lived in Texas and Illinois and had owned several homes. So I knew sort of what I liked and what I didn't like. And so I liked a lot of windows. I liked big open concept before it was popular. So the house has aged well for that reason. We were ahead of our time when we bought it. It's all low E glass. It's all really well insulated. And so come on in. So I do the two big pots. If any of you want to go back on Facebook and watch where I made the big pots, those are out at the end of the driveway. We have a really, really long driveway. We're way back in on the creek. And so besides that, because we're back here, it's not like people drive by and see. I do sort of a real natural look, and I decorate the front porch. And so I do, and then this is like, okay, so what do you do with your fountain during the winter? So I buy the big plastic balls from the dollar store and put greens in a bow and decorate my fountain, and which would be easy for anybody who has a fountain to do the same thing. These are really neat. We had these a couple years ago. At night, it's a flame. It's lasted this long. I ordered them in. They will be coming in this spring. I'm putting my hand over you so in the dark and you can see a little bit, but it really shows up good at night. I like a lot of our flickering candles, and that's what I use on the front porch. So the bear here, we've had forever. The same artist did the Santa over there that did the bear, and he was at one of the art shows way back when I used to do art shows. And so he's always sat on the porch for 30 some years. So porch swing, this table is usually down in that area during the summer. And I decorate, I put, but it's mainly natural, pine cones, greens. I do put throws and pillows out on the furniture, and have the rug, so then decorate the front door so it's very welcoming. And so come on in, but don't let her in because she will fight with the other two. So welcome. So this is my home. I'll let sort of Tyler give you the overview. When we built the house, the open concept wasn't very rare back then. So we actually had this beam, because it was so long, had to be brought from North Carolina and shipped up. The staircase was built at the time, 30 some years ago, by an 80-some-year-old millwright. And so, my grandsons love to take the ribbon and decorate. So when you see little pieces of ribbon here and there, that's it. Rick and I laid down every single piece of the hardwood floor. It's the original hardwood floor. And I sort of do a Santa theme. As you'll see, you'll come in. I use the ottoman with the big tray is my coffee table instead of having a coffee table. And then these here, the real heavy glass Kegels, like from antique German ones, were from the first year I opened the store. So that was the ones that were left that nobody bought, and I brought them home for the tree. And this is the first year I put them back on the tree because my cats used to always climb the tree, or my grandkids were too little, and I didn't want to worry about them breaking. So this is the first year that I've actually used them in quite a few years. So I'll show you. We heat with wood and have heated with wood. This will be first year that we really haven't. Like I say, Santa theme. And if you have a fun little Santa hat that you wear, or the plaid jacket or something, and you have a coat rack, decorate your coat rack with it. So what else can I show you? I want to show you this. This is my bedroom. And so when we moved, I wanted antiques. But you know, an antique bed is like a full. And we wanted a king. So from Elaine at the Bay Antique Center back then, this is scrub pine from Germany. And this was two twins. And we turned it, we combined it, we lengthened it, and we made it into a king size. And so it has the matching armoire and the matching dresser. It had nightstands too, which are down my basement because it was like too matchy-matchy. So originally the house, like I say, we've redone every room. This at one time, remember country and Victorian? This was all wallpapered.
I remember the wallpaper.
It took me one whole summer, piece by piece, to get that wallpaper off. It was never again will I want wallpaper.
I believe the wallpaper in this room is why I don't have any wallpaper in our house anymore. Just so you know.
Hey, that was like 1980s. That was in style. So combining it, we've had this bed, and I love it. I love the light scrub pine look of it. So what originally this was two closets. And in order to get as much room as we could out of it, we had the walls taken out and the closet doors, the actual closets, and opened it all up. And then this is that California closet system designed. And then I'll show you one thing I absolutely love. Shopping local. Diane from Arrow Heating and Plumbing. When we redid our bathroom, I didn't want a jet tub, but I wanted a deep, deep tub. And she hunted everywhere. And look how deep my tub is. I absolutely love it. There'd be a lot that would say they were that deep, but the inside they weren't. And so she was a great help finding when I told her what I wanted. And she really did the hunting and found it for me. And so that is my treat. Is, you get a cold drink and you lay in the bathtub, you read, you do. That's like your my way to relax. So this is living room and staircase for upstairs. Now, this has just been all redone 2 years ago. Originally, there were French doors here, and this was a big solarium. And I wanted to bring the washer, dryer, and laundry room from the basement up to this level. And so the solarium, which used to have a hot tub in it that we would put out on the deck, and then we'd bring it in the winter in the solarium. And then we have the big pileated wood. Some people say pilated, some people say pileated woodpeckers. It ate the hot tub. I mean, seriously, it ate through to holes. It
We
demolished the
we had a
house.
particularly aggressive woodpecker for a few years there.
Yes. And the solarium was basically, didn't get used for anything. It got used for storing extra product for me to haul it for the store. So we had this being put in, and this opened up and shifted the whole dining room. So this used to be our dining room, kitchen, dining room, and then solarium. And so we shifted it all down. And then we made this, which I'll show you. This is pocket door here. But this is my office. So originally this whole thing was one big solarium. And it always had the balcony overlook. So anyway, so this, why we didn't do it from the beginning, I love it. It was before you couldn't really look at the view, and we never really enjoyed it or had it. And now, you know, you could sit here, you can enjoy the view, enjoy the wildlife. And so, and when you're working in the kitchen, you're right here in amidst everything. So things I really like about the kitchen. This is my second Sub-Zero. The first one lasted 32 years, and so I love Sub-Zeros. I love my induction stovetop. You have the instant on and off that a gas one has, but I hated when I had the gas one because I'm a sloppy cooker and it's a pain to clean. This is wonderful. So I really like the induction cooktop. It works as well as she said. There's my pan, my hood. I love the recycle trash bin right here. Love the granite sink. This is made out of like crushed granite. Doesn't scratch, doesn't scrape. You're seeing my dirty dishes. Love when there was even just Rick and I, or just I never used the dishwasher because you never quite got enough. I love this one, Fisher Paper, because it's two. So if you do have a big load, you could do them both or one. One thing I had in my last oven that I wanted again, and we had to hunt to find, I don't like oven door that opens this way. This is the way every oven door should open. So really like that. I just love this. It's so convenient to work in, to keep clean. I love this new kitchen. This is, I had this in the last kitchen. Now this is my baking cupboard, and this just slides right up and goes back in. It's hooked up. One thing I did do, I'll show you a trick, and I did this in the bathroom cupboards too, is I had electrical outlets installed right in the back of the pantries. So instead of having your toaster, your Keurig and that out on your cupboard top, they're just here. You slide them out, they're plugged in, and they're hidden away. So it's the same with the upstairs, you know, the blow dryer. The electrical outlet is right inside that cupboard, and so it's just a really neat trick. So this is what we did this all for and shifted for. So this is the laundry room that came upstairs. And again, this is a pocket door if you got so much laundry that you want to hide it away. Love, love, love the baskets. You got one for darks, one for whites. So love that. It makes it really easy. You've got your ironing board, again, with your irons always plugged in right there on a timer, so you don't have to ever worry about leaving it on. So it's really, really nice not having the laundry in the basement. Did that for a lot of years. But okay, so this is basically, look at the way I saw this in a magazine or someplace, and then I asked the guys if they could do it. Notice my wood to tile transition there, and then this is the back door that goes into our garage, and we did the same thing here. So here is sort of like your entry where you come in, hang your coats, catch-all, your basket where the mail and masks and junk. And then we have a half bath. So just a nice little half bath. So that is the downstairs. So come on up and I'll show you the upstairs. Oh, if you guys didn't watch it, I showed you how to make this pot. Was it 2 days ago or yesterday?
I'm losing track of the days at this point.
I'm losing track of the days too, so I think it was yesterday. And my employees who know I collect Santas, look at, that was my present from them, the beautiful Santa rug that goes in front of my, look how perfect that is. So I was really thrilled to open that. And my other, she knows I like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, so she gave me that I put in, she made that for me. And so, come on up. So this is the upstairs. I'm taking my time. I haven't found the right artwork for that wall yet. So I'm not in a hurry. When I find it, I'll know it. And so this is the upstairs. This actually overlooks the office. And the litter box. Okay, I'll tell you. You guys who have cats, there's that crystal kitty litter. It's pretty litter, pretty kitty.
Something like that.
Yeah. Love it, love it, love it. Definitely worth it. And then, this overlooks the dining room. So, oh, this picture here is an original oil. And I found that at Catwalk Studio Gallery, that Tom Larson by Larson Salvage. So fabulous. It was in corporate offices for lawyers in New York. And so they redo their offices like Dow or any company and then auction off the old artwork. And so it was really great. So this is kind of a fun, our cat tree there. And so this is what used to be your room.
It was my room.
And we patched the holes in the wall and the dents and the...
I claim no responsibility.
And now it's the guest room. So I love that. I found the Delighted You're Here that goes on the wall. And this has got a beautiful view out these windows. But a lot of these things, this rattan set was on sale at the store and nobody bought it, so it came home with me.
I feel like there's a few things you keep your eye on at the store, and you're like, if this doesn't sell in like a year, it's just coming home with me.
Exactly. All right. Oh, okay. I'll put it on sale. If it doesn't sell, then that's mine. That was, and I love the chandelier as a nightlight, or your bed light over the bed. And if you'll notice, a lot of my beds or whatever aren't necessarily set like normally you'd probably come in and you'd put your bed right here. And I'm not a straight kind of person. I like things a little bit angled, a little interest. So this is, now it is the guest room.
Yeah, if it was just nice when I lived here, you might not have gotten rid of me.
I'm glad it wasn't. So this is the upstairs bathroom. And you'll notice by the chandelier and the mirror and the knobs even. And we talked about, see the electrical outlet in this one? And so that's where your blow dryer should be. And I had one put in here too. And so, and this is really, we talked about sort of the tree and the woodsy motif. Look at this door. So that's the pocket door for here. And then this just has the big walk-in shower and commode. And the
skylight.
Yep, 2 of them. And So this is kind of neat. This was when Rick got to choose gifts. You know, we got the Tiffany glass things. They had this lot of weird stuff when you choose, you know. So that was one of the things we chose for I don't know how many years with the company. And then this used to be, before we redid this layer, my office. I had a big L-shaped desk here, and all my mess would be here. I created mini catalogs by taping the pages all along the railing of the balcony. This is Austin's room. So when you're doing a room, how do you know if you're redoing a room, no matter what room, how do you know, where do you begin? What do you start with? How do you choose? I always think that you start with something you love. So whether you find wall art, a picture that you love, whether you find a rug, whether you find the bedding in a bedroom. I love, you know, this bedspread. You start with a piece that really talks to you, that you really like. And in here, Austin's room, which if you know, he's a geeky sort of science guy. It was this picture, Einstein. And I tell you this story. Okay, so I found this at a show in Las Vegas, and he was selling his samples at the end of the show. And great, so I got a really good deal on it, you know, like $149 or something. Cost me about $300 to get it shipped back. So not by the end, but I loved it. And that's sort of what I built that. And I know Austin's favorite color is blue. Blue, and the desk, he had the whiteboard where he would do schoolwork. And I love, so the galaxy, the thing, so the motif. And look at the lights. These are from the store. And I like them like that. I love it. And mango wood desk and bed and nightstands. And so tell me this, guys. How many have had kids move out and they take what they want, but they leave what they don't want, and you don't know quite what to do with it? Yes, this...
In my defense, most of my stuff is, well, I've brought new stuff over in the meantime, but
Yeah.
most of my old stuff is gone at least.
Yeah. I still have some motorcycle jackets and stuff that's yours too. So anyway, so this is was Austin's room, and it still is when he comes home. And so that basically we have 3-car garage attached. That is a garage, and we have a full walkout basement. That's just a basement. But it's really neat. I love the high ceilings. I love the way we did the trapezoids all throughout the house that go all the way up. So it's got so many memories, and that my husband and I really built it, and now that he's gone especially, makes it that much more special to live here. So thank you. If you have any questions or anything you want help with or things, just let me know. Be glad to help. And I hope you liked my home tour. Because Martha Stewart, I am not. But if you want to get a better look, do you want to see anything closer or anything?
Yeah, I'm just reading the comments here for a second. I'll see if there's anything anybody wants to see.
I want to show you my couple things I do when I set the table. So I don't really do much Christmas decorating upstairs because, quite frankly, I personally spend very little time upstairs. I live mainly on the main floor. So that's why I do much more decorating here. And if you guys haven't been to Barney's Bakehouse in Bay City to go, everything there looks just amazing. And it's really a neat looking place. So really do them to support a new business. These were a good deal and I love them. Found those as a closeout. And then it was perfect because I needed smaller ones to go over there. So this was originally where my kitchen sink used to be, and that was the kitchen. So the plumbing was here, so we kept it and just made like a bar sink, or if you're baking and use the baking. These are the plants I haven't killed yet. You laugh because you know it's true.
I'm laughing because we get our new plants like every year, and somehow they either end up overwatered or underwatered.
No, that Christmas cactus I've had like for over a year, so that's been like, and it bloomed for Thanksgiving, so that was like a miracle. So this is the tree. I said my employees, for when my husband died, gave me the memorial bird bath and lantern, and so I did the tree and the Santa. And then our table is set for just our immediate family. We're not bringing in anybody else. I'm taking dinner to my mom after, so she's not even coming. And I love these. We still have some at the store. I will put the silverware in when the time comes, but they're cute little pockets that you stick the silverware in. So, no questions or anything then?
Nope.
Okay, well thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully, I want you to have a very, very Merry Christmas. And it doesn't matter what house you live in. And I had to work hard to get this one clean enough to do this, because with two grandsons, I'm just the one that let them have fun and do what they want. And it was like, okay, it was hard. So no matter what your house looks like or who you share it with, it's the love inside that counts. So Merry Christmas. We are open tomorrow.
Till 4.
Christmas Eve.
Till 4, yep.
Till 4 p.m. And then the day after Christmas, I'll probably be in there late at night or sometime doing all the boxes up. It's Boxing Day, and we will have our mystery boxes. So stop on in and get the sales begin. So thank you and Merry Christmas.